Welcome back guys to another video, and today we are going to talk about Hashflare. So I made a video a few months back about Hashflare and that mining with them is actually really not profitable to do and that you should never mine with Hashflare. There have been and there still are a lot better mining services. I'm not gonna talk about which one those are because they also might go down, and mining with Hashflare is one of the first choices that you can make, because even when they had 50, 60, even up to 75% discounts on the Christmas of 2017, the mining with them was still not profitable. And they even had those lifetime contracts, and then they just decided that those contracts are not anymore lifetime, that they are now only 1-year contracts. And that was the first red flag, and people should have stopped mining with them, but people were greedy because those contracts looked cheap, but they were actually not cheap. It was a better idea just to buy those Ace9 miners or even some other miners for yourself and mine at your home. So let's see what happened with Hashflare. You can see over here on Reddit, on Hashflare subreddit, that some people that were invested in it, they got email saying that they are terminating SHA-256 contracts on 20th of this month. So this was 3 days ago. All contracts got terminated and people lost their money. It actually said in the contract that if mining is unprofitable for 21 consecutive days, that they have right to terminate those contracts, and the mining was actually unprofitable for the whole month for them, so they decided to cut those contracts out. So I'm not sure what is actually going to happen with other contracts, because if you go over here on Hashflare site, you can see they have Litecoin Cloud Mining, Ethereum, Zcash, and also a Dash Cloud Mining, and they vary in price depending on the amount of time you want to have those contracts. But you can still see over here that they didn't remove Bitcoin Cloud Mining. It is still here, but it is out of stock, and it costed 60 cents per 10 gigahash per second. So how could it actually be unprofitable for them to mine for whole month? It is actually because of this maintenance fee, which is 0.35 cents per 10 gigahashes per second per 24 hours, and 10 gigahashes, as you can see, is 60 cents per 1 day. And when you decide to buy that hashing power, you're not going to buy something like 10 gigahashes, you are most likely going to buy 10 terahashes or 100 terahashes or something like that, because 10 terahashes you can get with one S9 miner, because one S9 miner gets you about 12 to 14 terahashes depending on the model, and that is 1000 times more than over here. You can see 10 gigahashes. So that would cost you $600 just to get the same hashing power that you could get with one S9 miner, which you can also get now for about $600 to $800, and you would have it for yourself and you wouldn't actually take any risk from them. And the maintenance fee is actually right now more than you are making with that miner. It is probably because they have a lot of staff which they don't want to fire, and they might be even paying high electricity fee. So let's see how much you can make with one S9 miner, and if it is actually cheaper to just buy S9 miner, or if it is cheaper to buy their contract over here, and that might actually be the reason why they went out of business. So let's see. Over here you can see this is in gigahashes, and let's say that we have 12 terahashes, which is 12,000 gigahashes. Power cost should for them be a lot lower than 10 cents per kilowatt hour, and it uses 1320 watts, and everything else is correct. Let's just press calculate over here, and you can see that the amount of time that will take you to generate one block or to generate one Bitcoin. But more interesting thing is this one, and it says that you will be making $4.51 before the electricity, and after the electricity you will be making $1.34. So how much should electricity be for them so they are not able to operate profitably? If we put something like 13 cents, let's see if you're still in profit. Yes, they have 39 cents of profit, and it's something like 15 cents. You are actually losing 24 cents per day per one miner. So they probably have pretty expensive electricity, and that's why they went out of the business. and they actually never proved to people that they are even mining those bitcoins, that they have even pool setup, or that they have those miners. And the only thing that they should have done is tell you, okay, we are mining to this address. You can see how many blocks we found, how many blocks we can find every single day, and you can see that you're getting paid from this one address on which we are mining. That would be 100% proof that they are actually mining with them, and that they are paying you from the profits, and not just that they are paying you from the money of the new investors. And it looks like they were just paying people with the new money, that old people got paid with the new money, and at some time that had to run out, just like Bitconnect happened and many other scams in cryptocurrency market. So it is not better to just invest in those cloud mining services, because yes, at some times when you can't get those end miners, it might look a really good deal to just buy those contracts over here, but you are taking huge risk, because some people that invested like $1,000 in December when Bitcoin was at the highest point, they only got about $200 back from those $1,000 of investment, so they lost 80% of initial investment. And if they would just buy Bitcoin for those $1,000, they would still lose about 70% because of Bitcoin value drop. But if they would buy something like Antminer S9 for $1,000, it would still be worth about used maybe like $400 or $500. But that whole story might not actually be so bad for some people, because if you didn't invest in Hashflare, this might be a really good lesson for you to not trust cloud mining services once again, even if they post pictures, or even if they do whatever else they could do to prove you it could all be faked. And if you just want to be sure, you should buy your own hardware and mine profitably, or even maybe with a 0% profits, at least until you can learn how to make it more profitable and you can start making some dollars on your own. So thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know if you were actually invested in Hashflare, and if you were you able to withdraw that money, or you just lost some portion of it. And see you soon in another video. Bye.